You know that feeling, right? You're totally exhausted, but your brain just won't shut off. Well, it turns out the culprit isn't just stress, it's your eyes. And they're being tricked by the very device you're probably holding right now. This is a story about your ancient biology at war with modern tech. Okay, let's get into it. Believe it or not, this is the powerful ancient message your brain is getting from your phone screen.
Oh, yeah. Even at 11 p.m. While you're scrolling in bed, trying to wind down, you're actually sending a blazing signal to your body's master clock that says, wake up, be alert, the sun is high in the sky.
For 300,000 years, our biology lived by one single unbreakable rule. When the sun goes down, the day is over. That simple change in light flipped a switch in our chemistry, telling our bodies it's time to rest and repair. But in just the last few decades, we've completely shattered that ancient law. Our screens, our light bulbs, they've trapped us in the state of eternal noon, and it's throwing our internal systems into total chaos. So how is this even possible? I mean, we think of our eyes as being just for seeing, but that's only half the story. There's a second hidden system at play here that most of us have no idea even exists. That's right, you have two totally distinct vision systems packed into your eyes. The first one, the one we all know about, uses rods and cones to build a picture of the world. But the second one, it does something completely different. It tells your body what time it is. And this is where it gets really cool. The secret player behind this whole thing? Specialized cells deep in your retina called ipRGCs. Their only job isn't to help you see things, it's to sense whether it's daytime or nighttime. And how do they do that? They use a special photopigment called melanopsin. Just think of it like a dedicated light meter in your eye, one that's finely tuned to detect a very specific kind of light. And that specific kind of light is blue light, right around the 460 nanometer wavelengths. Now, this isn't just any blue. It's the exact peak frequency of a bright midday sky. And here's the kicker. It's also the dominant frequency blasted out of our phones, tablets, and computer screens. So when that blue light hits the melanopsin sensor, the signal doesn't go to the visual part of your brain. Nope, it travels down a private, hardwired hotline directly to a tiny part of your brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN. This is the big boss, your body's master clock, and it coordinates the rhythm of every single cell and organ you have. Okay, so let's talk about the consequences, because sending this fake daytime signal late at night kicks off an immediate and powerful chemical chain reaction, and it really disrupts your entire system. It all starts so simply, right? You're just looking at a bright screen after dark. That blue light zips straight to your master clock, the SCN, and tells it, loud and clear, hey, it's the middle of the day. And here's the most crucial part. The SCN, now totally convinced it's daytime, immediately slams the brakes on melatonin production. And melatonin isn't just the sleepy hormone, it's the critical signal to start the nightly repairs for your entire body. And this perfectly explains that feeling we all know so well. You're physically exhausted, but your brain is just buzzing, totally alert. You are, quite literally, chemically awake because you've switched off the very hormone designed to help you power down. And we can actually measure the impact. This nighttime light exposure creates what scientists call a phase delay. It literally pushes your internal clock forward by 2 to 3 hours. You're basically giving yourself jet lag without ever leaving your bedroom. And look, feeling wired but tired is bad enough, but the long-term consequences of keeping your body in this constant state of confusion are really serious. Chronic circadian disruption like this is now linked to a higher risk for things like metabolic syndrome, insulin resistance, and even depression. But here is the really good news. You do not have to throw away your phone or live in a cave. You can absolutely take back control. It's all about managing your light diet with a simple but super powerful protocol. It really just comes down to 3 key steps for hacking your light environment and getting your biology back in sync with the actual world. Let's break them down. First things first, give your brain the powerful off switch it evolved to recognize, the sunset. If you can, physically go outside and watch it. The unique quality of light at dusk, which is low in blue and rich in reds, is the clearest possible signal to your master clock that the day is officially done. Second, if you're going to be on a screen after dark, you have to filter out that stimulating blue light. On your phone or computer, use features like night shift, but make sure you slide that setting all the way to maximum warmth. And if you want to get really serious, a pair of red-tinted glasses can physically block that entire blue spectrum.
And step 3 is so important because it's not just about the color, it's about the intensity. Even the warmest, reddest light will mess with your system if it's bright enough. So the final key is to drop your screen brightness to the absolute lowest level you can still comfortably read at.
So, it really all boils down to this. Your biology is ancient. It's programmed for a world lit by the sun and by fire. Your technology is brand new, creating an artificial world of endless noon. We're basically living with Stone Age bodies in a space age world. To really thrive in this modern world, you have to be the one to bridge that gap. You have the knowledge now. You've got the tools. So the only question left is, will you become the architect of your own light environment?